my own warrior. I didn't know account for say a banner set on my back of fat tribal fufrobi eba on my busium, send not nanny Ewes. I'm on time person mobile worry. I can form pen notness in it Ewes. Why?
I beg with us, says, I'll make Kaipa, Woodney, and Anna Jessica Pa, this Yakasia, Ewa, Kunyakasi Sono. Or can Yama be Mountia, see the entire account for a Yamabi. Akunyakasia Pa, Yenina, ye whom say a sopano. I can for China, what I say. And audition so dear and feet baby for front ember. And I can 43 sana yedi, Omudi, dear Nelson, Omuji, Omudi, na. Omudin bia akanfo pedin enti say omubo omudin hu ban no. They are very careful where they throw their names. That's the first thing you see with them because of their choleric mentality. Accounts are very choleric, profit at all costs. However no omuji dindi enti na hye akan ni wo mpem a ombo onye wo na woni ne di agro no edin bia da so no di agro enti lawyer yere ja yere that's how they are. They believe in names enti e no sa no omuhwe chiri baby omufi bai aha what you say here Mrs. and cancer na say why ne san cancer no onkobo UG o obehwe de wanye din wabusuanum a waye bibi
odifo cancer
ne nanna cancer e na me wale no what you say here nti
na akanfo time pen notness ne
aha nti na usually ohwe Ewes din omukura ne notness din omukura na ebebrebe no bo a ensa and strike any acquaintance with anybody. So naturally I can for no omutayas and can for kra no omutaware kan for because of ahunya de any baby on betena o just say omu kan for so me ejimi for and omu kan for ejimi for ntino based on that statement you know there be ni fi there be ni fi
so omu kan for ejimi for
se menka se abeku menka se enkrafo ejimi for asantifo hu nkrafo se ejimi for.
Come on, don't say that.
What is your case?
Is it a collective perception about
yes
No, don't say that.
Walk to the indigenous, my brother, walk into the indigenous Ghana land. My brother, walk my me abusia penyi me kasama nkrafo me kasama nkrafo na me catch you say so be there and don't you say that you be the what me say nkrafo who nkrafo say o me ejimi for.
That is not true.
For you it is not true, me say
adufa we akani who nkrafo so me ejimi
on adufa de be say hu adufa de say hu Debi edu for the osen. Debi edu for the osen. Debi edu for no yes hu. What would edu forget?
Anyway, yes sir, wo kwa wonye enkrani we ya igbeni.
Well, you me fani bia. Say me ya igbeni. Yeah, me fear asase. Ujina junction to junction a hona sika kese ye wo. Wa me fear asase no. Me fear asase hona banks ne wo. Enti ye kan krofo enimde. Omotisika kokoso won kran ha yen Bank of Ghana si ye ho Barclays Bank si ye ho Stan Church si ye ho and former multi stores si ye ho se uwura nkran now pe bia me nka se na so nya igbe na tumi nka so igbeni o ja se anya put up them dey fam rabe kum be so ti ase se enti se ye sorry ni ase
okay Parental o say name ye dey
me say name ye Lutterodt
na Lutterodt
obi o maybe say we bi o krasi ni agripo moje hu ensamrane agripo moje hu samrane enti abeku eba ne se ye kwa awade ase ti se abawe ni abranti ade a wa yesesi ya akoda ne murder against abomination. Ye beside who say between murder and abomination, what should you choose? Because abeku be pinu a branch wako school. Wako certain practicing. Abeku sheni you and then me simba bisa say me say uti we ube to say baba and a branch be care for 2 hours or say a condition more ufie down. What will you do? Will you smile to it?
Yes, I'll smile.
That your daughter is sitting in the guy's car.
Yes.
2 hours whilst air condition is on.
Yes.
I know you will say yes, because and to wada and this is your character. one day ya de be yo enye duabo o just say but usua say ya
Lutterodt ya di we see ya fra Councilor Lutterodt
0277 609 644 0277 609 644 mo amonya diabetes asthma mo hia mo ano yegusu e de pemba yan get ready to for orgasm conference 2019 25th December yepem so pafi there was strange speakers on our build what must here not forgetting Mr. Tourism, the sex man himself. That's it.
Yes, I know. See, I can say more peace 104.3. Good evening. Garlic capsules.
Miss Remo, and Comodiana near Twasono. Say, Asantifonia before any cinema for adding more pa. If you say, the air say. The air say, Wako started and pranching be a wankasa. Wabjin say, Yabjin say, Sam pranching a bed done awarie. Anything a wako shas here. But Pempino, the air say, Abrantia wesi so, wuni mabusuani shabre, Abrantia wesi so, wuni mabusuani ni swadi Abrantia wesi so. Wo de unim sana abrabona ye bonete o sori ya no apem akofa de abusua chiu Bible kire say na Jacob edu pempenso bi ane ba no ne mani nyi no omo ti ase say memma ne servant ana ne koa na ogini di no onko fayire emma ne ba no emfi baabi bako enti eba na abusua wade na eba no tribal marriage it is not an offense for anybody to refuse a particular tribe from marrying from their tribe. I buy it. But eto de bia ufi ekura na betran kran na de nkran fo bebo brena mocha na akama ko etise sisi ade waji nkran fo atum ejapade binti enisuade hu binti a but enne enkomo ayedi no ye nkrofo na omonti twi ninti no me san be sane akọ na ma cheche ni mu wo brafum so you bet me communication ye no be a obeso ti ye be ene our Tuesday relationship tidbit no yet ma trustwa. So our conversation is that a young man has brought to us a story that he's whilst he was in school for 4 years 1 year when he was home before he went into the university for 4 years he has been in a relationship with a young girl and they've been in a relationship for 5 years to be precise and the relationship started on campus. Now he's graduated, he's 31 years old. And the young lady has also graduated and is doing her national service. The young girl's family knows him so well because during his school days, they have supported him crazily. They've given him financial support. They've given him physical support. They have been there for him. It means that he's a shadow husband to their daughter. That based on him, they have not seen any other guy around their daughter. And they have not gotten anything against this particular young man around their daughter. The girl's father happens to be a very big contractor in Ghana. And for that matter, the family is enlightened, even though they are notness. So their total life is in Accra. The girl's father has so many accommodations in Accra. So they live a very, very influential lifestyle. Even though they are still notness. They are not Muslims, but they are Christian. That's the story. And so the young man has come to a point to believe that this is my future wife. This is the woman I would like to spend the rest of my life with. He just approached his parents recently and told them that I have a vision and I have a desire to get married. And now that I'm working, he's been working for 2 years now. He got job 29 years. And he's well paid. He's okay, still living with a parent, but he has an ambition to go and rent and go and live in there. So it is not a problem for him. Actually, when it comes to settlement in marriage, the young man we are discussing here is ready to marry. He has everything that it takes to take care of a wife and take care of any child that comes out of any marriage that he finds himself. He's been faithful according to himself. And in his faithfulness, he tells me he's not seeing any other person except this girl that is a northerner. So he explained to the mother and the father that he is, as it is, going to marry this girl. We are live on Facebook, so everywhere you are, you can join us on Facebook as you come and see. We're live on Facebook, and either you watch and keep quiet or you watch and type. It's better for you to be concerned. So this young man, as I'm talking about, makes it clear to everybody that this is the girl that he loves. But unfortunately for us, this girl is a nodna. And the parent has made it clear to him that marry everybody on earth except an Ewe and a nodna. The reasons they say are traditional thing that is between the two families. That under no circumstance anywhere will they follow any of their children to either receive a bride price from a nodna or an Ewe, or pay the bride price to have an Ewe or a nodna in their family. This guy's family too are sound Christians. They believe in God's word. They practice the word of God. They are people who shun evil and fear God. But they have made it clear to their son, my son, your right to marry is yours. However, you cannot bring home a nodna or an Ewe. This young man too have been in the relationship 5 years with this nodding girl. And the nodding girl's family has spent a lot on this young man. In the blind side of, what do you call them? The boy's family. They've done a lot. I mean, I don't want to bore you with some of the things, but the guy makes it clear that the grand celebration of his everything, even when he was on campus, he was driving a car, the car was given to her by the boy's father, so many things the guy has enjoyed. And in his enjoyment, unfortunately, it was at the blind side of the family. But the family stand is clear. Marry everybody on earth except a nodna and an Ewe. He has done everything he can to explain to the mother that and the father that he's in love with a nodna who is a Christian. You see the qualification. Thinking that the family thinks that if you bring up a nodna, then the nodna will be a Muslim. But unfortunately for this young man, he has made it clear to the parent that this is a nodna and a Christian. He has given them examples of who this particular young lady's father is. And because of the influence of this young lady's father, let me tell you, it's been more clear. And it has come to our notice that they know who the father is. Very influential. Please share the page if you are watching us. It's a story we are bringing for all of us to get our what do you call it? To get our thoughts on. I'm not here to just become a robot to give answers. So watch us live on Facebook. Send the page to a friend and let's share the page and let's begin to educate ourselves. This is an educational channel that we do once every week on Tuesday. So just go to Facebook now and then get there. When we get to phone calls, you can get to us and call us on WhatsApp and let's share your idea. Go there and type your. I mean, this is a live true story. If the young man comes to join online, you will see his comment. I know he will come and join because he joins us every Tuesday here as we watch. So share the page, tell a friend to join us. Let's discuss and bring these things out. Are people asking too much? I titled this particular message, The Marriage of what we call murder or abomination. Murder in the sense that the guy is saying that the input that he believes he has received from the girl and her family, if they go and take him anywhere, in terms of doing juju, they will get him. Number two, he stayed with a girl. They have had constant sexual intercourse. They've had 2 abortions. They've terminated 2 pregnancies. The reason why they terminated was because they were not in the position to father a child. And he's indebted, as it were, to this girl, one way or the other, to make sure that he will compensate her with marriage. So many things have occurred. According to the young man, the young lady's father recently got a house in Adrigano. The young lady's father got a house in Adrigano, which was a payment for a job that was supposed to be done. It is yet to be renovated, but has given it to the daughter because of this young man. So, it's the truth be told, a lot of actions has been taken be at the blind side of this young man's family. This young man's family has a problem. Their problem is that even when they smear your body with gold, diamond, billions of money, as long as you are a Nodna or an Ewe, it is going to destroy their tradition that has been there. These are people who are Christians, who believe in Christ, and they are stand Christians. The husband is a leader of a group in the church, and the wife is a head of a group in the church. But what we are talking about right now is that this young man just told the family that I would like to marry soon, and my desire of a lady I've seen who is humble, who qualifies for me, is a Nodna. Unfortunately, they have made their point clear. Our question tonight is, when we allow our children to enter into tribal marriages, where we are against the tribe, based on traditional issues, based on stamp. Oh my God, Esther is here. Hello, ST. Whoa, I miss you, girl. Welcome, dear. Thank you. This is a blow kiss from the air. This is from Ghana to you. I mean, I wanted to give somebody a kiss, but the person decided to go on WhatsApp. And I'm doing Facebook, so you can't get a kiss on WhatsApp. I blow air on you instead of a kiss. Shame on you. But well, let me continue my conversation. Thank you very much, Esther, for coming. Thank you all who are joining me. Abeku Santana Ba. You, this Abeku Santana Ba. I don't know whether you are a child out of wedlock for Abeku Santana or what. Christian always confused. Shia, that's Abeku Santana Ba say. Santana Ba says that Shia. Well, let me continue the conversation. So, share the page. Somebody says this is tribal nonsense. I don't know why you call it tribal nonsense. Let me tell you a story. Somebody was told not to marry from a certain tribe. When they're forced to marry into the tribe, the challenges they are going through today, it is difficult. Wow, ST. It's difficult for you to even understand the concept and what is going on in their life. And when they go everywhere, they are told that they have broken a rule which has been over 200 and something years in their family. My question is that, are you the one who is supposed to come and break the rules that has been set? Are you the jinkwa of the family to come and change the plans and the status quo that is waiting? Abeku Santana, but are you a man or a woman that you are calling me for a kiss? I'd reveal your true identity before you take the kiss you are calling for. I blow you air instead of kiss. But watch it here clearly, my sister, my brother. We want to have ideas about it. This is a tribal war. And the young man is confused because he wants to rather go and commit abomination than murder. And the murder is that he believes that he's indebted to this girl. He has done so much. He has enjoyed so much with this girl, including the 2 serious termination of pregnancy that the 2 of them have gone through. And they've done so much with their lives to the extent that nobody ever on earth will believe the 2 of them would never get married, from campus till today. But the funny story is that all along till now, the girl have never seen the boy's mother before. He has not seen any of the siblings of the guy before. As for the father, he only knows his name and know who he is. According to the guy, deeper story, let me tell you, the girl has visited their church before. He goes to evening service with the girl, but the parents hardly attend evening services. He has never been able to introduce the girl to his family because, unfortunately for us, he knows what the reaction is going to be. Now he wants to get married. He wants to get married, but he has been told straight in the face, marry everything. Marry everything. Marry anybody. Marry whoever you want, except a Nodna or an Ewe. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Josephine Baden just joined us. It's serious. Somebody who asks, is an ordinary not a human being? Is an Ewe not a human being? Is a God not a human being? Is an Ewe not a human being? Is an Ashanti not a human being? We want to understand that when tribal issues, well, somebody say only God can see them through. It's a young man, and the family is against marrying from a particular tribe. Somebody says, Counselor, do we really need permission from our parents before we can get married? I don't believe so. Well, I don't know you to your own. Sorry. Do we really need that? That's somebody's question. Somebody says, do we really need that? That's what somebody's asking. Do we really need a family? Can he give a try and see what happens? Josephine Baden says you should give a try and see what happens. Hey, you are serious? Your family are against the marriage and you say we should give it a try. Who? Try what? Is it try the marriage or what, Josephine? You should go and try the marriage. How do you try marriage? Especially where the bride price is paid by your parents. How do you try marriage? When you say try, how? Marriage is not try a lock. How do you try? Marry and see if it will collapse? Or marry and see if murder will occur? Or marry and see if... What is it? Or disobey your mother. Share the page. Share the page. We are sharing to share ideas. And we want... Somebody says, if you have gotten a personal experience before that you debunked the notice of your parents and you went ahead to marry the man and today you are living in happiness, or you debunk and you marry the woman and today you are excited, let me know. Because there are people who have defiled the orders of their family and they are better off today than when they were not. And that is another thing is profound that somebody can share with us if you've gone through before. Unfortunately for me, I've not gotten any good story to share with you. All the people who from beginning they were told don't go and they went, today they want an escape from the relationship. It's unfortunate I don't meet those good stories that you call. But these ones too are good stories for me because I have met a lot. Even today I met one. I met a young lady who is now 31 years and has been married for 7 years already. And her 7 years has been war for 7 years. From day one, the husband told her straight. He thinks that he has made the biggest mistake of his life. He was told not to marry certain person. But the girl was told also not to marry an Ewe. And her whole life, the man she had been going out with was an Ewe. So when she brought the Ewe and the family said no, when this guy came who was a guy, they thought he was the heaven person. And the guy proved to the girl that, yes, I can replace whatever has been waiting for you in the thing. But unfortunately, well, he shouldn't try because they will not have peace. That's what Esther is saying. Esther says he shouldn't try because they will not have peace. I say, if you have an experience, share with us. This page is for us to share our experiences. Tell people what is supposed to be. Go and invite. Tell Nana I'm waiting for them here. Go and tell Ike Donko I'm waiting for them. Call Ike and tell Ike I'm waiting. Call Nana and call Ya Ofran, Ya Champoma. Tell all of them they should come and share their ideas with us. What I'm saying is very clear that if you have experiences, share with us. If you know a friend who didn't agree and went ahead to marry, he's made up for his marriage, so he should go ahead if there will not be, if there will be any calamity. Go ahead if there will be any calamity. What Joseph says is that he's made up for marriage, so he should go ahead if there will be any calamity. As for the calamity, it's bound to come because one, you are supposed to get your father's blessing. You are supposed to get your mother's blessing. Well, somebody said I am late. I just came. So let me do a quick recap of the story. A young man who has gone out with a girl for 5 solid years of life. Now he wants to get married, and the family says there are 2 tribes they don't want in their family, which he has been told, which is an Ewe and an Odna. And the lady he's been going out with for 5 solid years now is a Northerner. And they have come a long way to the extent that the lady's family have accepted him so much that they have supported him while he was in school. Money-wise, feeding. He used a car on campus that was given to him by the girl's father. The girl's father is an enlightened Northerner who is a big contractor with a big name in society. So they are very rich and very influential. Although they are Northerners, unfortunately, they find themselves here in Accra. So they live in the influential quarters because the man is a rich man. Cantonment, East Legon, Spinkters, these are the areas they play. And so they've accepted a young man and they have no problem with the tribe. But they like this Ashanti young man. He's a Akan. They like him so much and they believe that the two of them have been there for a parent are mostly right. They know better. Let's listen to them, especially our daddies. Wow, Linda Lotte, are you talking from experience or from a friend's experience? You can go on typing and sharing with us. That's what somebody says. He shouldn't try. Oh, that's what Alex is saying. Well, hey, Regina, my Regina. Essie, how are you doing? I don't call. No, don't call. The nose, Mr. and Mrs. Nose. You are unwanted in action. Call them and tell them that they are needed in action. Mr. and Mrs. Nose. What I'm saying is that, like somebody just typed, parents are mostly right. So when you're going to marriage and they say no, they are always right. That's what somebody's saying. But I'm saying here that, like the young man who came late and wanted me to narrate a story to him is the reason why I'm narrating the story again. So the young man says that he's indebted, but the family is not ready for this particular marriage. And because it's indebted, oh, Regina, I didn't ignore your post. Sorry, dear. Oh, okay, so I'm repeating that. Intentionally ignore my post or I miss your comment from stepping away. Maybe that could be it, but I'm sorry if you don't do the story, Regina. Thank you, but what I'm saying is that welcome, Regina, my sweet Regina. You are here. Abig Santana is still in the building. He will pass through to come and say hello to you. Abig Santana's good friend, helpful friend. I don't know if they were helpful like these two couple who have not been given the opportunity to become husband and wife. What I'm saying here is that hi, great man. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you so much. Regina, you're back. So the young man feels that he's indebted to this girl. A lot of things are happening that he needs to pay back and let the girl know that I mean, okay. He thinks that the family would think he has come to deceive their daughter. The two of them have been there 5 years down the line. Sexual intercourse has gone between the two of them. The girl has gotten pregnant before and secretly they have terminated the pregnancy because they are not really ready to have it working for them. They don't have what it takes to take care of a child. That is why they were not able to keep that pregnancy. So they, of course, and they are leaving. Now they are ready to marry. The young man is ready. He has done enough. The young girl there, he's okay. And he said that recently the father just had a house in Adrigano around East Legon. And that house was a house that was used to do final payment of a job that the father has done. And the father says, well, he wants to give it to the daughter for renovation and they should leave the one he married, this Asimesi young man we are talking about. So there's no difficulty from the guy from the girl, even though the girl is coming from the northern part of the country. But this boy's family says, no matter what is, if the person is smeared even with gold, good evening, Harina, whether even there's gold on your body, as long as the person is an Ewe, as long as the person is a Northerner, it is a disqualification. And I'm saying that the young man is thinking about abomination and murder. The murder is that when I leave this girl, they can do something to me. Karma will come to me. Some words can follow me. The earth will come back to me and I will lose it. So he's afraid. There's a fear of the unknown, which you call anxiety, which in a relationship was because of marriage. And his parents are saying no. Who should we blame? So the lessons are going to be learned here today. But I say, if you've gone through such a thing before, tell us. There are too many people suffering in marriage today because they had the opportunity not to go into it, but they refuse. There are people that we caution, don't go, and they went. Now they are beating their fingers. And the painful thing is that when there are children in those relationships, it becomes a headache for some of us. If you don't have a child and they say the marriage is not good, walk away. But when you start producing children, you bring burden to the children who are coming. Because you find women in marriage who tells you that yes, you meet women saying that. Happens to my sister. She went on to marry the guy. They gave birth to 2 children, but the children are sick. The children are sickness. They can't walk till now. Hey, the parents are spending their money trying to cure this. Hey, their story in the world. Trying to cure this parenting. Hey. He said that Abeku Santana said that the sister went to do something like this and they refused. Now they have a child who are full of sickness and they are spending all their money to take care of the child. Now, a nodna for a nodna and an akan for marriage. Period. I like the way he said it. Cletus. A nodna for a nodna. Akan for an akan. Period. Agbena, Isikwe. That's his own. He believes that we should allow us to marry ourselves within our own tribes. Please ask Abeku. Ask Abeku had been hearing from him. This your Charlie come again. Truth take time to be understood by this great man from. Oh, thank you very much. It's a guy's fault. Well, why do you think it's a guy's fault? Somebody says this thing is a guy's fault. But why do we want to blame the guy already? Why do we leave the girl out of the scene? 5 solid years living together as husband and wife. You have not gotten the right to know the guy's okay. In the first place, he knew he is not supposed to date the girl. So what actually pushed him into the relationship? This issue is very complicated. Oh, Josephine Baden, the birthday girl, she celebrated her birthday yesterday. Happy belated birthday, Josephine. Nanaya Baden. She's a big woman at immigration. And anything you want concerning immigration certificate, what is this certificate or what? Anything concerning immigration, just put a request here. I'll send it to her for you, understand? I mean, for a fee. I'll collect the money for the foundation. All right. He should have introduced the girl to his parent alone a long time. I think that's what you want to write. Because it is new. Because he knew it. Okay, so somebody says that because the guy knows that your family hate nordness, why do you go and start a relation with a nordner? That's good. They should go and see your Obofo and Obini. I hear there's a new song that's been composed for Obofo. I mean, Abeku was singing it today. It's funny. But well, let's getting back on a serious thing. The guy is seriously not sane. He's not correct. He's afraid. He believes that something can be done to him. Karma will not come to him if he have done nothing. I will not let my family decide for me. Most problems come from our parents. Wow, that's somebody's point. Bridget says that he will not allow the parents to decide for him because most problem comes from their parents. He should have taken the girl to his family when they were dating. Well, he says he could have taken the girl earlier for the girl to be introduced to the family before this time. They think that it is too late for this time to make a decision. But the family stand was clear before even they started the relationship. So the young man could have known better that my family hates what must be done. I need to send one big man to do something for me. Sorry. I mean, he needs to charge this thing before your phone calls will start coming. I have some 53. Thank you, boss. Congratulations. I beg you, Director General. Please fuck it inside this socket for me. All right. I'm sending a very big man. I mean, he's one of the big men that you hardly see their face on. They are the gossipers of the land, but you don't see their face. Thank you very much, Director. Tribal marriages. Is it just Akans? Asantiphone debia ye chiriwe. Do you think it's Akans that do this thing too much? Let's. Me, I like truth. Akanphone pe michiwe ana. Are they really paying the bills to decide their happiness? Vagina. No man marries. It's the family that marries on your behalf. As I'm sitting here, I didn't marry my wife. It's the family that did. This is our local water. Special ice from Dr. Furisapon, the brains behind the station that has given us the platform. Now, we more grace to their elbows if they have one. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to have the discussion going. Let me start by asking, whose fault? Is it the guy's fault? Is it the family's fault? Or is the girl's fault? Now, let's begin to diagnose ourselves today. We want to stick to time today that exactly the next 45 minutes we should do our question time and then we can be wrapping up today. We don't want our conversation to be too long today. So share the page. Share the page. It's a knowledge Tuesday knowledge time with Counselor Lutterodt. My marriage, your marriage, our marriage. Whose fault? That is our term that we've been using every time on Tuesday. But I'm saying that the question is, whose fault is it? Is it the young man going to have a date amidst the confusion from his family? Is it your young lady giving himself up too early for 5 years and not doing anything? Is it the family of the young girl who thinks that they have found a mini god? Oh, finally, she's here. Oh, finally, they are here to greet themselves. The Yah Company Limited are here. Mame, the chairperson of the foundation of Counselor Lutterodt, is also here. Yeah, come and share your ideas with us. We know when she has been on the line quietly watching and spying. That's what she does. She doesn't write anything to tell us her mind. Today we need your mind. Is he a character of the Ashantis? Is it a Akan tribe that sees themselves to be too important that they don't want to have anybody else mingling with them? Or it is a particular case that has been there for a long time? Oh, yes, darling. Yes, I know I'm your darling. Thank you very much for darling me. Thank you very much. Joseph Mbedin is darling me like that. Please turn the darling into mobile money. 0277609644. I'm waiting for that money right now. Somebody says it's the guy's fault. What did the guy do wrong? Let's learn. That a young man who's coming from an Akan tribe, and it has been made clear, say, Akan for you, and what is Slemu for? A tef for you, and what I before you chiwon. My mom told me if you marry homeboy, you know who he is. You know who his sister and friends are. Who is his sister or friends. That is what somebody said. He says that's what Pat said. That's what the mother told her. That if you marry a homeboy, somebody from your hometown, you know who the sister and the friends are. Well, in the era we live in today, we, the generations, should determine our choices in life and not the family. If the family should be making decisions for them, then they should keep their children. They should keep their children from getting married. Wow. That's what Regina is saying. That in that dispensation, we should make our own choices. We should forget about mother and father. My cousin was told not to marry another tribe. Now he's got married to our tribe, and family were so happy, not knowing the guy thing is not working. Actually, the guy's thing is not working, and he will not give her divorce. I'm sorry, let me quote the law for you. In a spousal law of marriage, especially the one in Ghana that I know, this is what it is. If you marry under deceit, the law permits to call the marriage null and void under the law. My friend, if your sister married a guy and the guy knew very well that his male organ was not working, they caught Ewes, and he intentionally married, just go to court and they will not recognize the marriage at all. It is called null and void. It means that there was no marriage because it was under deceit. It was under deceit. Do you understand? And the law under deceit means that there's no compensation for anybody. You allow yourself to be deceived, but the law will give you the right to walk out of the marriage. So don't stay in this marriage for 10, 15 years waiting for the law to change his penis to work. No. If the penis is not working and it's a deceit, the fact that it's coming from your family doesn't mean that his penis shouldn't work. Hello? I hope you understand what I'm saying. Because he knows the truth. Okay. The guy who said that is it Kushi? Ramatu. Ramatu said it's the guy's fault. And he says that because the guy knows the truth. Please, I'm darling Mami Yao. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry that it is not me. I went to take somebody's darling. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I retract the darling I responded to. Pooh, take your darling. You and mommy, I take your darling. Cletus, I think the fault is from the guy because he was told by his parents the guy should know where he is coming from. That's good. This topic is so delicate. Well, Amako, share your mind. Share your mind, Amako. It's delicate. Somebody says it's not fair. It's the guy's fault. He should know where he's coming from. Those of you who watched our show last week, I said that for you to get a good marriage is to discover who you are. Where am I coming from? Where am I going? Where do I belong to? Where do I want to be? Recently, I had a story of a friend who had just, a client who had just walked to us and was talking to somebody else, and the person had to put me on speaker to bring settlement because he has never met a case like this before. I've met a lot of them. A young man who is actually a Northerner. He's a Northerner. He's a Northerner and has changed his identity to be an Akan, to marry an Akan girl from Broyhafo. Recently lost the father and told this young girl where they are living that they have to go for the funeral. So according to the girl, he believed that they were going to a place called Dodo Siom. Yeah, that's the name. The name is in my head. It's another region within the Broyhafo area. BA. But unfortunately, that's not where they were going. He said we're traveling out and they were going far to the north. Paga, to be precise. To go and bury their father. And he was shocked. They've had 3 children. And the girl was believing that the name we're writing, lo and behold, the guy is a Northerner, but some goodwill in the yam business, that the father encountered this good man and in their life walk took an Ashanti name, and the guy was given the Ashanti name because the wife delivered. According to the boy, the father told him the story later that he is not an Akan, but the father met this man doing his yam business, and the goodwill, then the wife was pregnant. And when this man helped them in his goodwill, they decided to take his name. I'll mention the family name. That is how he became an Akan by name. But he's not an Akan. Now the girl's family were following their daughter to go and bury Asew Eye. Unfortunately, this is where they were going to Paga. Why are we going to Paga? Paga. We are from the north. We are not Ashantis. Right now, the family thinks that they have been deceived. Bridget says that this is where the girl can say something and it will get the boy like Juju. Yeah, this is the fear of the boy. Oh. That's the thing. This is the fear of the boy. The boys believe that for what he has enjoyed from the girl, it can bring Juju. So we're looking at murder, and abomination. The abomination is that the family ebusuechiwa there ena owo. So who was wrong? Is it the guy who didn't do well? Is it the girl who has wasted their precious hours with the guy who is not qualified for him? Is it the girl's family that have accepted the guy that they don't know the guy's family? I don't know. How can you accept? Oh, Mr. Nose, welcome. Where is Mrs. Nose? I don't know. Thank you for my shoes. I wore it this Sunday and it was splendid. Everybody's asking me where from these nice shoes. I don't know brought me a shoe from the United States of America. If you see the shoe, it's a long boot. The mouth determines a lot of things. Unfortunately, the size of the boot doesn't look like my male organ, but that's what people are thinking. But the shoe was very, very nice. Mr. Donko, thank you so much. The CEO of Heavenly Jake, where we're going to have the Park Banquet Hall, United States of America, 4229 Bronx, New York. That is where we'll be going to have the Orgasm Conference in the United States of America this year. And we're going. I'm going. And we'll be there. And the 3G Awards is coming up on 23rd November. When we finish the 3G Award, exactly the 1st of December, Orgasm Conference, United States of America is coming on. Then we come back to Accra to do the Orgasm Conference 25th in Ghana. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't miss this year's topic we are treating. We are treating money, sex, and family, which is a 3-way communication for marriage and relationship. Ike, thank you. Welcome. We are here. tribal marriage is what we are discussing. Ike, you just came to join us. A young man have gone out with a girl for 5 years, and the girl is a Northerner, and their family is refusing to accept a Northerner in the family. And the guy is confused that he's afraid that when he leaves this girl, the family can say something and it will follow him and he will become sick or he will die. Or he will marry this girl and he becomes abomination to the family he belongs to. The family has told him clearly that never will you bring a Northerner for us to say he is your wife or an Ewes. Our confusion right now is that who should be blamed for the thing that's happening? Share the page for us. When you come, just share the page. Share it on your page. Let everybody come and share their mind. Too much Esther. Too much Esther. I love this girl. Don't worry. We'll meet very, very soon. My issue is very clear. We are learning. Who should be blamed? Okay, I want to start my submission. My submission will not be too much friendly with the rest of you. I think that this guy, in the first place, became very complacent. One, how on earth will you go to school and 5 years of your life in school where your family is providing for you? You are not a needy but brilliant student. You are not a needy but brilliant student or brilliant by needy student. None of the above. So your family were providing clear for you what it takes for you to be in school. You don't need a car on campus, one, as a young man. Because the family didn't buy you a car. Haruna says that, well, the guy already knows that his family will not accept people from the north because 90% of the Akan tribe will never accept the northern people. Hey, Haruna, are you speaking from experience? That is not a lie. It's true. That's what I was discussing with Abegu from the beginning. The Akan people marrying Northerners are not their thing. But you know, most of the Northerners, in their fight that when you check about all the wars that occurred, the stronger people that came to come and help from the jungle and then Gonja land and all the people that came to help Ashantis, for them, their Akans, for them to win the fight over all the people that they fought, the Bond of 1844, all those fights, they used the Northerners more. So understand by history that there's a portion of the stool in the Akan region that the Northerners has some portion in it. They came to serve them and some of them became royals, I think through childbirth or something. Ochame Kwame can give you the story more because I've chanced on him giving us the history before. But I think that 90% of Akans will never easily get married to a Northerner or an Ewes. That's why I made it clear that when you see them marrying the Gans, they marry Gans for some reasons. Bishop, thank you so much, Bishop Xylophone. Thank you so much for joining us. Asemo. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. Ike, I welcome you. True talk. Hey, Esther, which one is the true talk? 90% of Akans will never allow Ewes to marry their children. Well, I've heard this several times and I know it doesn't work too as well. I don't know why it doesn't work, but like somebody said, Northerners should marry their Northerners, Akans should marry their Akans. I don't know if that will work. But I'm saying that this young man, living in a family where you know that Akans don't want anything to do with the Northerners, why will you go and find a beautiful, and let me tell you, Charlie, on record, Northern girls are, I've traveled to the North more than 3 times, and I feel sad how beautiful some Northern girls are, and loose men they have taken as their husbands. The Northern men, most of them are not really in that capacity of marrying the women that they are there. I meet a teacher, I meet a nurse, and you know, one of the common professions of the women in the northern land is teachers and then nurses, community health nurses and public health nurses. I mean, they are good at community and public health things. And so you see a nurse, and if you introduce a husband to you, you'll cry. When I went there to solve the problem, I felt very sad. But these girls are so beautiful. Northern women, I give thumbs up for them. They are very, very beautiful. I'm telling you, very, very, very beautiful. They are beautiful. I don't know what happens, if it's because of the Nkuto, but they're very, very, very beautiful. I don't know if it's because of, but the girls are very beautiful, honestly. You know, I think you are talking sense. Good point. Thank you so much for telling me I'm talking. In fact, they are so beautiful. Oh yes, as for Northern girls. This is not to say that other women are not beautiful. I'm saying that in the parameters of trying to see that people don't want to marry them, Northern girls are very beautiful. I have not encountered any of them in a relationship before, but they are very beautiful. I met one lady who was called Asibi. She's a Northerner, and her teeth has never been removed before. You know, they say when you're 6 years, listen to that. So the teeth are well arranged and listen to that. Medically, she's only one that I met. If you see her, she's short, very beautiful, and everything about her is proportional. Or nufu. She's beautiful. So I know Northern girls, Northern women are beautiful. It's the men that usually they are not too handsome. And I don't know if it's a worry, but usually when a Northern girl is beautiful, they have to give her an incision on the face, whether to deform the beauty or to be acceptable in the family because they don't like beautiful things. Because we show baby and who offend who try to come. Well, that's something we'll discuss later, Aziz. They are very beautiful. That's very beautiful thing. So I'm saying that the young man will find a very beautiful girl and define the odds of he being an Akan. Whilst we all know Akan for and time wari tef tenny. But this is an enlightening tenny. The girl's father is very influential. The girl's father is a contractor. Sikadie omu demufua. And the other side of the story is that the man's family oni babema. So the guy is smart. So the man likes the guy. 5 years. The guy says when they break here, they don't want him to go back to his family house. And he doesn't tell the family he's living in a particular posh house that belongs to a girlfriend. But the man, he says the man gave him his first job. When he was in school, the man gives him to become a site supervisor. He goes to pay. So their family have accepted the guy. And I'm saying that whose fault? Is it the guy? Is it the girl? Is it the girl's family? Or the man's family too? They're becoming too much. They're asking for too much. Well, likewise, they are so sweet. Hey, Promise says that the Northern women are very, very sweet. As for that one, I can't testify. Maybe when I see a Abeku Santana, I'll ask, but I can't testify. I'm sorry. But this is what he says. Aziz, they say they are very sweet. When anytime they say a human being is sweet, it's not because they have used their body for life, but it's sexual sweetness. That is what it means. When they say somebody is sweet, it's sex. Apart from that, maybe people can be sweet. I don't know. People have sweet spirits and they can give. I have people who are very sweet. They are good givers. They don't care about what. I have a lot of friends like that who can bestow their money to you. They can give you money that they have that they're going to use for something else. So I don't know what is sweet. Oh, hello. Ike is greeting Mama. Yeah, thank you very much. So I'm saying that the young man realized that he has found love. Very beautiful girl. I mean, they showed me the girl's picture and I was like, wow, this girl is beautiful. So the guy says that everything he needs in a woman is in this girl. But the family says he's a Nodna and they will not allow. So my question here is that whose fault is it? Do I have a CB's picture? No, I don't have a CB's picture, I beg you. CB, I think she's not married, so I can't post a picture here for you to see. But I say her teeth has never seen to that. She has never had any dental deformity. The teeth are arranged perfectly, honestly. I mean, that's what I always remember her for. Very, very, very arranged teeth. She call her CB, that's her name. And then she has a sister called Lad. And then all of them are splendid and wonderful. And their brothers are not too handsome, but all the girls are very, very beautiful. I mean, so that one is on record, and they know. The brothers know they are not handsome. I mean, but we don't need too much handsome men. I mean, beautiful girls are what we need in our generation. So this young man has found a love, and the family says because it's a Northerner, I would agree. And I'm saying that the guy knows very well that the family doesn't want anything to do with Northerners. So why did he entertain a Northerner? Why? Is it a matter of the heart? No, is it a matter of the heart? Yen kanu kre eyo do asemana. Chasamwa. Eyo do asemana. Boss, let us ask ourselves one question. How many accounts will ever do what the girl's father has done for the gentleman? Well, Bisa. Haruna says that how many account men will invest in the life of this boy like the Northern man has done? That's a deep question. Does it mean accounts are stingy? No. I have equated accounts to be in the profit at all cost mentality. Accounts are cholerics. So they are men users. They step on the shoulder of one to gain something. And that is a weakness in that can place. So profit at all costs. When you be and few they befriend you because there's something we are supposed to get out of you. So if an ordinary who is a supine in temporary weakness could do this, doesn't care what happens. So he's asking, how many Akans will do this? We are not saying that all Akans are wicked. I have met Akans who are very, very good to me, and they don't demand anything from me, though. I mean, I have friends who are Akans, and I look at their spirit, they push me to excel, and they are not in for anything from me. Oh, Regina, so you're not even considering us. Oh, Ike. The challenge is that this young man has been, they've invested hugely in the life of this young man. The parents are not aware. The parents are not aware. Share the page. Ike, share the page. You just came. Share the page. The parents are not aware that their son has been indebted. And the girl's family are not asking the guy to come and pay back. Regina, I did for you 100%. They are not asking they are not asking that the guy should come and pay back. But the guy sees that one of the things he has to do is to marry this beautiful girl. He says the girl is beautiful, and I saw the picture of the girl. She's sumptuous. The girl is very intelligent. She's already made. Everything is okay with the girl, and they have lived. She's gotten pregnant 2 times, and they have terminated the pregnancy, and they've lived a life like husband and wife, even though the girl have never seen the boy's mother and father before. He says that when he was graduating, most of the things that were done by the girl, and the family didn't even know this thing were done by the girl. But the graduation ceremony was like the girl's husband was graduating. The family came far from Kumasi to come and enjoy, join all of them. They were happy, but they thought they were, school, but no. So the guy has never introduced the girl to her family. Never. Because the father was not around. All graduating and papa anyhow. Ne maame aunties mienu. And then the wafa back home no more drive by. Ne maame and baby. Because now his sister ketwa yare enti oten hu ofie. Enti e behwe na chima no. When he was graduating. All of them were not in Accra. So they went to University of Cape Coast. So you two quite fee say no ba ho no benya admission or koe. But the relationship is known by everybody. Said these two people, right now the family says the girl is a Northerner, so they don't want a Northerner in their family. The guy too is afraid to drop the girl, and the family will say he's been ungrateful. Can be a bit tiano. And my question is that the guy knew that they don't want Northerners in their family. Why did he have a relationship with a Northerner? So they should leave him for them to punish him. Papa Nyashi Aboni Nyashi. Today I want to stay calm. But if you know very well that your family will never want to do anything with an Northerner, you are not the one to come and change it. Right now, he's saying that should he call his pastors to go and talk to the father and mother? For what? Any pastor that will follow you to your family house is a foolish pastor. Why should he follow you? Your family have told you, yechi, for a tefo. Now the 10-year plan in Fienum, Eddie Tenisika, I will 10-year yase. Asha ni nyinse yegu ni busuafo aboa wo se car kra wo drive wo campus ni busuafo na de ma wo. You have lived a life with this girl like a husband and a wife. Se se busuafo so muchi wo so nim se akanfo na esremfo nya baako. Is it a choleric mentality in the Akans that you went to? Say adu enti go di ana. Well, Margaret says the law of karma will catch you. But looking at the law of karma, let me also ask, you this nodding girl, you too, 5 years of your life with one guy, are you ugly? Why are you living like a husband and wife with a guy who has not married you? And your family too? Is it like they've not seen a man before? That the guy you bring home, your family too will accept him and invest into him? Is it because your father have no son? So every son that comes is embraced. They come and embrace me. He was taking advantage of the girl. Yes, come and embrace me. That you have a beautiful daughter at home, and a guy comes home, and the guy behaves well, so you say that you're accepting him. Is that how we accept people's sons? So it never occurred to your family to ask that, it never occurred to you. They should go and see your boyfriend and obey him to deliver them from this spell, and then the life they live will fall. Oh, my sister, Regina said it's your boyfriend. Most Ashantis are notness. Look at their height. Well, I believe that they say their height and their color shows that they are notness. The guy should follow his heart. What is heart? Your heart doesn't marry for you. It's your family that marries for you. But I'm saying that he was enjoying the body and the money. Oh, Esther. Esther says the guy was enjoying the body and the money. Yes, it could be that he's a choleric as an Ashanti person or as an Akan person and was looking at the profit and gain. Say, me bush and kakula nyashi. And I made the we could do baby bush of can I say me fault. And you bush of the kind. Linda, welcome, Linda. Linda is crying. It's painful. But what happened to the family? You have a beautiful daughter, and there's a guy who is behaving like a husband, and you've also accepted him as a husband. On Tiashi, he has not paid the bride price of your daughter. He has not brought a drink to come and show you. His family has not come to say, they have not been any connection with the family, and you are still accepting the guy. Today, when the guy refused to marry, you are talking about abomination. For the where? For the where? I give thanks to IGP and the madam for making Ghana love you more, and more will love you. Congratulations. Where are you? We are in Ghana, so we are not in 10 p.m. yet. Thank you so much. Let's be truthful. You are home and your daughter will bring a guy, and you accept the guy. You don't know where it's coming from. Yeah. What is it? Is it that your daughter has become useless and somebody must come and love her? Yeah, the family is part of the thing. Let's be truthful. That I just come into your house and I am nice. I am fine. And because I'm fine and nice, all of a sudden, you want to accept me. For what reason? I'm really feeling hot. I'm heating up. We are all saying the thing as if to say, no, how can a family just accept a guy who walks into the house and has been with your daughter for 5 years? Why? This is a student friend. And you accept him, create a room for him. When he's on vacation, you let him stay. Oh, Josephine says that terminating 2 pregnancies in 5 years, 5 years relationship is nothing. So they should not use it as a yardstick. Wow. That's what Josephine is saying. Josephine said terminating 2 pregnancies is nothing. I have met someone who have been in a relationship for 3 years and they have terminated 15 pregnancies already. Somebody too said they have done 32 after 7 years of marriage. So it's true. But you can't use termination of pregnancy as a yardstick. But however, there are people that today they are not getting children and they are blaming it on an abortion that they had. So they begin to blame the guys. But if you get pregnant whilst you are not married, should we blame the guy who has sex with you? We should blame you. Because every man working has a right to impregnate. As I'm sitting here right now, I'm doing a high sperm count that when I have sex with you and you're ovulating, you are going to get pregnant. But the fact is that when I meet you every day, I can impregnate you. But there's only one time you can get pregnant, when you're ovulating. So the power to make babies are in the hands of women, not in the hands of men. So when a woman gets pregnant and she goes to abort, I don't blame the guys. I blame them. I don't blame any guy who impregnates you. I blame you who got pregnant. Because if you are enlightened enough to know what ovulation is, you shouldn't allow a man to impregnate you whilst you are not ready. Well, some of us, they keep telling us that we are not serious because only few men will ask you, are you ovulating? Even how many men understand what ovulation is? I told you one time, I'm going to teach you what ovulation is because it's painful for you not to know even your date of ovulation. And there are people who are married and they don't know the ovulation. That is why till now they don't have children. I'm sure she has asked the guy of his parents, but because he knew it, he kept deceiving the girl. Well, that could be a story to be told. That this girl have asked constantly, how can I see your parents? And the guy knows when they go, they'll reject the girl. So he has never pushed the girl. But you two, you have been with the guy for 5 years. All women on this platform, imagine it's you or your sister. What will you say? Yes, Bridget, what will you say? All women on the platform. Josephine is saying that don't use abortion as part of the yardstick because everybody has abortion, they can't some. But I'm saying that 5 years. Me, I keep saying that if you're a young girl who is not married and one guy can keep you, for more than 14 days in a year, I see you to be wasting your beauty and your resources. One guy. Why? Obi ampeo ana. Den aba. Unwa bo ho so. Den aba. So my question is that this is you. My first question is that 5 solid years of your life, only one guy atena. Only onu kwa na achiro busuafo saa. Onu ni busuani bia mba bisa say wo te sen anaden. Me bisa 5 years. Wo busuafo so hwe. Aden. Omu ni obia wa busuanum. Abeku Santana, somebody to call. I'll call Abeku. Tell Abeku Regina is calling him. I'll send somebody to go and call Abeku for you. Abeku is standing there. He's giving lecture. Mr. Nkasa, please tell Abeku Regina says you come and then about these pregnancy lessons. If he knows anything called ovulation. No, I know Abeku doesn't know. I'll ask some big man to call Abeku for me. Santana, they are calling you here. Regina, I've called him. But I'm saying that 5 years. Your daughter is bringing somebody home for 5 years. And all of you are happy for the guy. Because he's handsome. Because he's George Lutterodt. Because he's what? I mean, let's expand the conversation. There are people that their daughters will bring even married men home. And unfortunately for them, they are okay with it. To be a second wife. Do you understand what I'm saying? They are not ready to let their daughter become a second wife. That's the pain, oh. But at the same time, they have seen that their daughter is going out with somebody's husband. And they are doing everything for them to be together. But they are not ready today to allow their daughters to become wives, second wives. So the same question I'm asking, say, Abrantia be wuremu fie in fie num onu ba ye atwimpna mo komo oba na ka cho se me boyfriend ye oni ne da o ma kwan fi suku mu a obeda mu fie wo ho mu ukunu ma na adwuma ye kakra ma na se mo build abrantie bia ma mu kunu mu mbisa se na ma me wo he papa wo he ho na wo ana o ka kire mu se oye orphan. It's possible. It's possible. But I'm saying that who do we blame here? The girl's family? Yes, they're also supposed to be blamed. Why? Is it like because the nordness can be taken advantage of? That's why? Or the guy was over enjoying? The guy is confused and he's afraid. He tells me anything the girl's family will do, a bit chill. Yes. He told me, he said, counselor, anything the girl's family will do against me to catch me because they have invested in my life. And I say, young man, if you know your family doesn't want, he says, yes, I know, but because, look at the funny thing. He says that because the girl was a Christian. I've called you, he's coming. It's painful. He's afraid. Onim di obeye. Onim di obeye. Ma enyanum ni adofo yemboa no. Should he go ahead and commit the abomination or leave the abomination so that the karma will follow him? There was, I think about 3 months ago, a young man is married to a girl and they are not having a child. And he said he wanted to meet the ex-girlfriend in Accra Mall because he believes that someone the ex-girlfriend is jaya, no. Ex-girlfriend akọ any bibi intina ama ne ontimi wo. So obisa say create audience na ongo pa girl in Accra Mall. You see why the men are dying so much? All because of deceit. Hey. But you wanna ye wundi adudu na yali o na anye deceit. Yanda da obi ansi ne Ewes ano. Say mbema so mba so da na mbema kakra. So said, hey, that's a serious statement. My friend, I think the girl's family too have done too much. You just accept anybody like that. This afternoon I went for a meeting somewhere, and when I was leaving for the meeting, there was a car parked with a young girl sitting in front with his legs on the dashboard, browsing on his phone. And the car was parked next to my car. And we had a meeting for 2 hours, 32 minutes. When I was going inside the meeting hall, this car was on with air conditioning flowing, and the young girl's leg was just on the dashboard and was browsing. A young girl. So I was like, why would you sit out like that? It's not that you are sick, browsing in air conditioning. As a young girl. So I was worried, but I didn't want to ask anything. So I went into the meeting, and 45 minutes time, I need to come and pick a document in my car. So I came out. When I came, the car engine was still on. So I was wondering, is the person in the meeting with us and he has left this girl in the car with the air condition? I was not talking. We closed from the meeting. I came out. The engine was still running. So I sat in my car, and I remember that I didn't sign out for the meeting. It was a meeting that attendance was very essential. So I rushed back to go and sign. When I came, I met a young man standing beside the car who was in the building but in a different meeting. And for the number of hours I have been in the meeting, this girl was sitting in the car and the air conditioning was on and was just browsing. I felt sad. I felt worried. Look, anyhow rich you are, why would you date somebody's son and let him put you in an air condition whilst he's in a meeting? What is it? Hey, dang. What is it? Well, I didn't talk, but I have been worried the whole of the day. I remember where I lived some time ago. When I see a young girl sitting in the car with a guy and the AC is on, I go and stop them, put off the AC. I mean, I even come to the place I work at times, and I see a driver who is waiting for the boss, and then he's put on the engine, and I ask myself, are you serious in life? DJ, please put the AC on for me. Thank you very much. I'll call you this evening. I have something to discuss with you. Thank you, boss. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I wrap up today, the question is that, what should a young man do? I told you it's only 45 minutes. We'll try and do a phone call in and let's see what will happen. It's a very simple question. What should a young man do? Should he go ahead and, no karma will follow them. They should go down on their knees and ask God to guide and protect them from any concussion by the family. China. They should go and pray to God for what? The young man has enjoyed an investment which in return is supposed to be for a future marriage. And my question is, you are expecting somebody's son to marry your daughter, not because their family has come to tell you your son wants to marry your daughter, but you just want a good guy for your daughter. I take it. But he didn't do due diligence. I think that we need to advise them what to do. If the guy really loves the girl, he should talk to his family to accept her. After all, it is his life. That's somebody's comment. But I beg to differ. This statement of it's your life, Adumanko, is your life, your decision. Follow your heart. Madam, Hey, Massa, if I tell you the number of women who are suffering for making a decision against their family, you will cry for them. For me, I will stand by it every day that when you are going to marry and your mother talks, listen. Your father talks, listen. They should get some counselors to accompany them, meet with their parents, but me, I won't do it. Even if they'll give me $40 billion, I won't go and follow this foolishness. That's me, Counselor Lutterodt. Me, Regina. What are you talking about? A family says they are against a particular tribe. Then I'll go and tell them what? Regina, tell me what I should go and say. Me, I hate when the thing is black and you want me to go and force and say that it is black, but let's accept it to be white. The family doesn't want a Northerner. Today, if they allow their son to marry this Northerner, if the girl's aunties die and they are going to the family, they'll go and meet Northerners. Today, if anything happens and they are going to name the child, if there's a child, but the Northern people will come. So what am I going to tell the family? Because that's what I'm saying. Then I'm going to go. No, tell me, if I go as a counselor, what am I going to say? Then I'm going to go. I'm saying, what should I go and say? Oh, Akosia is here.
What is going on here?
Oh, my dear. Welcome again.
Thank you.
This is Akosia Guabaji. And the challenge is a young man who 5 years have dated a girl in school.
My husband is waiting for me, so today I can just speak for just 1 minute.
Akosia want to speak 1 minute ago.
Yes, because he just said is waiting.
This is Akosia Guabaji.
Hello, dear.
This is Akosia. I mean, the last time you came to speak, there are so many questions for you. I think you are still doing 44,000 now. Yes, people are still, your comments was blowing in their head. So the young man, 5 years, have gone out with this girl, dating this girl.
For 5 years.
For 5 years, whilst he was in school. Yes, he was in school and this guy was there. And then
I dated my husband for 4 years.
I mean, how old were you
We were in the
then?
same church.
How old were you?
I met him when I was 23 and we got married when I was 27.
Well, Akosia Guabaji married at 27. At least 27 is okay. I mean, and your husband is older than you. Are not older than your husband.
Of course, he's older than me.
Okay, so I mean,
almost about 6 years.
Oh, that's okay. So that's normal. And I mean, and you were not struggling, and your husband was not struggling. So
yeah, we were okay. We were normal, but we didn't have a car then.
Oh, my car is not too. That's okay. That's okay. I mean, by then his bottles was not heavy, so it's okay. It's accepted.
No, my bottles has been heavier ever since I was a kid. My hip, they used to call me hip madam.
Oh,
because
so
my stomach was very tiny, small, but my hip was like this. Now look at me, now that I've given birth to about almost 5 kids.
Your stomach is still
like this.
Okay.
So it means that my hip was.
So this is Akosia Guabaji. Tempting the men in the system.
No, I'm not tempting them, but you have always said that, although you are married,
you should look appetizing.
Good. It doesn't mean that your life has come to an end.
The way you look appetizing alone, it tells me that you are really a good material for me. So Akosia Guabaji, the challenge is that the young man is an Akan.
Okay.
And he has been told not to have anything to do with an Ewes or a Northerner.
Can they please stop this thing?
Akosia, why do you say they should stop?
They have to stop.
Why?
No, you see, I quite remember this man who, Martin Luther King, he said,
yes.
he prayed, he had a dream that someday men will be judged by their character, but not the color of their skin.
That's right.
So we should rather look at the content of their character,
yes,
not the family that they come from.
One day has not come. We're waiting for that one day.
It has to come now.
But it's not now.
It has to come now.
And it is not this boy who is to change the rules in the family. They say no Ewes, no Northerner. And you have gone out with a Northerner girl for 5 years, and the Northerner girl's family.
It's very sad.
They are very rich.
I have an Akan friend who fell in love with an Ewes man. The family didn't allow her to marry that man.
Because I was not here. But we're saying that Akans are fond of not loving Northerners and Ewes. Akosia just came. He's testifying with a story. So the boy right now wants to marry the girl, but there's a standard in the family. Don't marry an Ewes and Northerner. And he's been indebted to the girl's family because Oma invested in life.
They helped him.
Too much. He says the girl is a Northerner, but the father is so rich, is a contractor. So they're in Accra all of their life.
Is it not Akan and Northerner or Akan and Ewes?
No, a Northerner. But the Akan boy, the family says before ni tefo. Okay. But he has gone on with a 10 for 5 years.
Okay.
Now
they want to get married.
Say,
But
see,
the
a
family
brand
is not
10%.
approve of it.
Guy ni busuan for account to what I say. A 10 day yempe. And right now the guy is afraid that when he tells a girl, they can curse him and to follow him. Because the truth of the matter is that the guys as antiphon so no more somebody here. The guy was not in need. They know they were paying his fees and doing everything. But unfortunately, this girl too's family, they didn't have a son, but they realized that this guy was good.
It's a very delicate matter.
So how do this? The guy right now is afraid because when he tells the girl, so that I've termed it abomination and murder. Because when he says no, murder will come inside the thing. When he says yes, it becomes abomination. What should he do? That's where we are today.
It's a very sensitive matter, as I said, but there is no problem that doesn't have a solution.
Agosia, please answer. They say, what do you mean to say almost 5? Yes, almost 5 because Agosia lost. Yes, that was a beautiful. We lost a child. That's
we lost one. We lost one. So I have 4
so
now.
4 is left.
And I have a stepchild, so I have 5.
Okay.
So I have 5. Officially, I have 5. Okay,
Agosia,
but I gave 4, and my husband brought one.
Agosia has 4 children and has 1 stepchild.
Yes.
When my
husband was a teenager. When he was a teenager, he did it and
so
got a baby out
marriage.
of it. Oh no, not after marriage.
Oh, he too
when he was a teenager, I'm saying, "Usanaya krabone pao."
You see my age. I don't have a child before mine. It's so painful. Look at, as old as I am, I have only.
So I have 5 kids. Okay, I have 5. 4 came out of me, and my husband through his teenage promiscuous life.
Oh, don't say that. What is promiscuous? So because here that's promiscuous. What do you mean by that?
But as a young boy,
no, please, no, please don't come and preach us. But young boy, have sex, but just control. Don't bring children home.
At that time, do you know what he went through because of the baby? Because he wasn't working.
And that's what I'm saying. There's a girl who was not correct. You should know your safe period. Next week, I'm going to teach you safe period because I'm trying to continue
but Counsel, let's go back to the issue.
So what should the guy do?
It's a very sense, but he has to be honest with the girl.
But who should be blamed? Because you're first. Who should be blamed?
So did the guy know?
Yes,
that his family will not allow him to marry. And you know, because I have an Akan girlfriend, and she was preparing to marry an Ewe man.
Thank you.
But the family said no. And I also know an Ewe friend too. When she was getting ready to marry an Akan boy, the Ewe family said no. It is there. No, not some marry, but there are some family members they don't allow. They can marry. They can marry. It doesn't matter. It's the content of his character or her character. But you know, Honorable Betty Modidrusu, she is an Akan, but she got married to a northerner.
No, I told you, Asantini Bema eko ware. Asantini Bema ko ware siremuni a. Yanji ntum ti se siremni e ware asantini ba.
Like a siremni Bema ebe ware asantini eba.
If this rich contractor was the son was going to marry a daughter of an Akan,
somebody said everybody should marry their tribe. Because of insempi. Because of other. And you see, there are some perception about Sabia tribe war target. Every tribe in this country.
I before Pedro, Semu for Omunti Asemasi, Asante for when the bread, Fante for Omunye serious in life. One bionaka, I'm Pedro. I before Pedro.
We cannot generalize it. But we cannot generalize it.
Generalize it by no crack. No crack. Asante for ye nibri for no crack. And cry for ya for no crack. And I go, dear can say, with this, who should be blamed? Because the guy knew what was happening.
No, what I'm saying is, so the guy knew that his family will not approve of the lady.
Yes, he knows. And 5 years.
Then
he said when the thing started, he didn't know what to do because, and he gave me the girl. I'll show you the girl's picture. My phone is not here. The girl is stupid. You know, Northerners are very beautiful. I know. Have you been to the North before?
Oh, they are beautiful. You know the lady who died with Castro. Do you remember that lady? Janet Band. Yeah, she's very beautiful.
Name, I agree with you. Because I agree with you. My family did like me to marry a guy, but when I introduced my husband to them, they accepted him because of his character.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
they
about.
Have never
that is the level where we have
me
to get to
him because.
Yes, that's the level that we have to get to.
Because what?
Because you can marry the same tribe and
my
you may be
parents
mistreated.
will want for their daughter, if my parents have let him go, I don't think okay. So you see, Tio, the can't say ni maame no magiatum because yomu she said that she be a some baba or provided. So the Shanti mother is a collegiate woman who wants profit for the daughter, and it's not wrong. But they see a slave for no say omo
no, Mr. Counselor.
Abako Samne says, slave for yankwa.
Counselor, who call it too much? Yeah, Nema modernize you.
Modernization, wife.
Civilizing, Nema civilize.
Oh, just there is nothing called civilization. You are an Ashanti, and you remain as an Ashanti. There's nothing called modernization.
I'm a Christian.
Oh, please.
I'm a Christian.
Please don't do that. I don't like that.
I said I'm a Christian.
No, don't do that, please. Don't do that. Don't bring.
I am a child of God.
Please. Who is a child of the devil?
I said I'm a Christian.
You not?
It's a choice that you have to make.
No, are you an Ashanti or not?
My name.
When you die today, the church will not bury you.
My name is not my identity.
Because you are what? No.
My name is not my identity. No. My identity is I am a child of God.
No. Your name is your identity. The Bible says that good name is better than riches, and that's why if you check the Bible carefully from Genesis
good name is
and when you go
about
to Matthew,
the name. It's about the content of your character.
But what is the content of your name?
What is the content of my name?
The God of Jacob. The God of Isaac.
It's what Jacob did. It's what Abraham did.
No, it's because
Abraham was called the father of faith because of what he did, not because of his name.
He's not the father of faith.
God changed his name from Abraham to Abraham.
Why? Because the name was important. Paul has the same thing. So don't say you are a Christian, because today, if anything happens to you, it is the Akans tradition we use. We don't use the Christian tradition because the Christian has no tradition. So you are an Akans.
Christian, we have a tradition.
What's your tradition?
Our tradition is Jesus, how he behaves,
please.
How he conducted himself when he was on earth. That is our tradition. That is our culture. He went about doing good, and he's expecting us to go out there and do good.
When you gave birth, were your children named after Christ or after your husband's family people?
What do you mean?
Yes, in a deal. When yes, you got that.
Concert, stop that blasphemy.
Let me be sir. What is blasphemy?
It's blasphemous.
Oh, please. Do you know what's blasphemy?
What is that?
Are you married to Jesus?
I'm not married to Jesus, but why do you have
So what
is
your case?
Counsel, I'm done with this.
No, what? You are not done. Let them understand the truth.
I'm done.
So what should the guy do? Before you are done and go, come and tell the guy what you do.
No, I think the guy should discuss it with the girl. They have to sit down and talk about it. Both of them can reach an amicable solution.
Which is what?
No, like letting the girl know this is the reality.
The girl.
No, but still the truth must be told.
So be the girl.
I have to let the girl know that my family is not in consent with this.
When did you know, Akusia? So I'm the girl.
No,
now.
it doesn't matter. It's all in the past. We are moving forward.
No, I'm the girl. I'm asking.
No, Counselor, we are moving forward.
Where did you
we can't go back to the past. We cannot change the past.
I agree.
What is the way forward? The way forward is let the guys sit down. Okay, let them have some discussion.
So we have sat down
Let
now.
them communicate.
Let's do it now.
And let the guy
I am the girl.
communicate
So
to the girl about it that this is what my family is saying. What do you think? What do you want us to do? This is what is ahead of us. Do you want us to fight together, or you want us to? Oh, of course, life is war. Counselor, life is war. Oh yes, life is war.
So the guy should fight his family.
No, what I'm saying is that the guy should sit with the girl so that they can come to an amicable solution. What they have to do, let the girl know that this is what my family is saying. What do you want us to do? And if both of them will agree that they will fight together, they will go and fight together.
Akosia, let me ask the first question before you go, Akosia. If your family tells you that we don't want
my family, one day my mother will die. One day my father would die. I'm standing here. My mother is dead. My mother is dead. My father is dead.
But you have a family.
So if I had married because of them,
but you have a family.
If I had married because of them,
but you have a family, Akosia.
If I have a family, they did not dictate to us whether my mother and my father.
But that's your family.
But that's the point that I'm
when
making.
Your mother and father died, they give you somebody else to represent them.
And somebody represent, but the person does not have that say like my real mother. Oh yes, of course, the person will have a say. Oh no, Counselor, it's true. The person may have a say, but that say does not hold that value like what my mother or my
no,
Counselor, I will advise them. Let them I mean, let them sit. Let them have a discussion.
My question is
no, I said let them have a discussion.
So I was asking you a question.
They have their destiny into their own hands. They cannot live their mother's dream for them. They cannot live their father's dream for them. Let them sit down, discuss it, and come to an amicable solution. What they want to do together, if they want to fight, they should fight for their destiny. So
answer my question before you.
Your question is
my question is that you mean that a young man who knows that he's not supposed to have anything to do with the Nodna?
It's not about the knowing. It's not in the past.
Can I finish?
We want the way forward.
No, can I finish? The way forward is that you know that they say you don't need a Nodna. Now you have gotten a lot of things.
They said that he doesn't need a Nodna, but he fell in love with the Nodna.
So when your father says that I hate this, is it right to fall into what your father doesn't want?
If what your father is saying is contrary to the word of God, you can throw it away.
Which one is the word of God?
The Bible.
Did Jacob ask the servant to swear with his hand behind ties that he will not take a daughter, a wife for the son from a particular place? Did he do that?
He did.
Was it the word of God?
Of course.
So
what
when
you is it the word of God?
No, I'm asking, what is scripture?
It's scripture.
So did God also said he told some people not to marry from certain places? So when your father, the Bible says that obey your parents in the Lord, your father gives a standing order. I don't want this to happen. Do you want to tell me that you want it is contrary to the word of God? Something that's happened in scripture before?
If your father tells you to go and steal, you go and steal.
This is not stealing.
No, you are saying you are talking as
you are saying it's contrary to the word of God.
You are talking.
Are you aware that as you walk right now, your God is your husband? Are you aware?
No, listen.
No, are you aware God is your husband?
And my husband's God is also the
you forget about who your husband God is. Are you aware that your husband is your God?
My God in what sense? What are you talking about?
As you walk, your head is your husband.
And my head is my husband.
And your husband is your head as Christ is the head.
Oh, of course. That's what the Bible tells me.
When you see your husband, you see Christ.
Oh, of course.
Thank you. So I'm saying that an order from your husband.
It must not contradict.
What do you call contradiction?
It's anything that is contrary to the word of God.
No, what do you call contradiction?
That's what I'm saying.
God is talking to your husband and you believe it's contradiction.
God is telling my husband that I should do it, and then when I compare it with the word of God.
Compare to what?
The word.
God didn't tell you when your husband speaks, compare. So you're going to church today, your husband says, stay home and let's talk. Do you think it's contrary to the word of God?
That one is a respect. I have to respect.
So I'm saying that, so the honor and the respect, obey your parents in the Lord. You are telling me today that go and follow your heart. Join the guy and fight your family. Why are you talking about
fighting your family? As I said, you should go, like, both of them must, as I said, both of them must sit down. Their lives is their responsibility.
Which is not true.
It's true.
Their life is not their
responsibility. So your life is your mother's responsibility.
Hey, garbage in, garbage out. I am representing my father and mother.
Counselor, we cannot continue like this. We cannot judge people by their tribe, where they come from. We have to judge them by the content of their character.
What is their content?
The content, who the person is.
The person is the way a person behaves.
That I know that this person will give me peace of mind.
Define peace of mind. Where your family is not in support, you call it peace of mind? You want to live with Zawaji alone as an island on your own? Is that what you're saying?
We will have kids and we will have
family together. So all your children will not have anything to do with your grandmother?
They're not saying, but their grandmother will one day die.
So they will know their grandmother till he dies?
Oh, they will know them.
Oh, so if your grandmother will live 120 years,
so are you saying that because I decided to marry somebody that I love, and my grandma will say, I don't want to see you again?
Yes.
Oh.
Because you have deserted the family to go and marry.
So I should marry the family.
Because the question is,
I should marry the family.
Let me ask a question. If your father tells you don't marry somebody, is it right for you to go and tell the person that my family says we should marry? Is it right?
No, I think you have to tell him.
No, so is it right for the guy to go and say that I love you, but my family says we shouldn't marry Nordness?
So what do you think we should do?
No, so you tell the person this, and you know what's going to happen?
So I shouldn't be honest with him.
No, you have given your family.
You
have given your family out.
But that is reality.
You have given your family out.
Counselor, that is reality. That is reality.
In your reality, you have given your family out. From here. Don't worry.
Is making sense. Tradition, family. Are you sure tradition, family, and culture first before Christianity?
Yes.
Yo, of course they came before Christianity.
Yes.
Counselor, Abraham's story is different because then there was no Christ. Now the only person your parents can stop you from marrying is an unbeliever. Of course. I totally agree with you.
Hello. Be careful. Be careful what you're saying. Because you are still taking Abraham's blessing.
Oh, but I cannot tell my son not to marry somebody that he loves. If I truly love my son, if I truly want the best for him, when he is happy, I'm happy. So if my son tells me that, Akosia, I have met this lady that I want to marry, and she comes from this tribe, and then I'll ask my son, are you sure about this? If this is what you want, go for it. I cannot stop him from fulfilling his destiny. I cannot stop him from being happy, all because of my conception or my perception about a tribe. I cannot do that. I have to support my son. I have to support my daughter. Even when you have children, you have to allow them to make their own mistakes. You get it?
They ask you a simple question. They say, what is your daughter or your sister? What will be your advice?
That's the advice that I'm saying. That if it is my daughter
talk
or my
as a sister right now.
As a sister.
Right now, I'm the guy. And I've come to tell you.
All that I want is I want my brother to be happy. So if my brother thinks that he will be happy with that girl, he should go for it.
And what if your daughter?
Yes, my daughter. And as I said, if my daughter tells me that, Mama, I'll be happy with this guy, I said, please.
The problem is not your family. The guy's family says that.
Who is the guy's family? Is it not the mother, the father, and the uncles and all that?
Their family. They say they don't want a nodna.
So I should live my life to satisfy their perception about a tribe.
No, you're going to a family.
Counselor, are you saying that I should live my life? I should stop living all because of the perception that my family has about a tribe? I'm not going to do that. I will rather follow. Jesus said, if you want to be my disciple, deny yourself.
This is not Christianity.
It is Christianity.
Marriage is not Christianity.
Marriage is God constituted marriage.
No, it's not true.
It is true. It is in the Bible.
No, it's not true.
He said, let's make the man and woman in our image. And then God brought them together.
And
God made.
And what did he say then?
What do you mean? What did God say?
For this reason, a man will do what?
Leave his. You see, you have even contradicted.
No.
A man will leave his family. That's what the Bible said.
Hold on.
A man will leave his family.
He didn't say
his
family.
Mother and father.
Thank you. So right now, the God who instituted marriage
is saying that a man will leave his mother and father.
God instituted marriage.
And then go and
he handed over
the wife.
He handed over marriage back again to what? Father.
No, I'm saying that even you have even the Bible is saying that a man will leave his mother and his father and will cleave.
So not leave God. Right now, marriage was handed over to father and mother. That's what I want you to understand.
I said he said he will leave.
So you are now going to be handed over by your father and mother, Akosia, and not God. So marriage is not God, and the church doesn't have marriage. Keep that in mind. Your certificate is not from church.
Somebody said, counselor is 100% right. And the Lisa song said, my mom told me the tribe she wanted me to marry from. So I had it in mind before dating.
Simple.
And then Michelle, but you see, counselor, this life is
simple.
Counselor, listen, life is full of uncertainties.
Oh, please.
Sometimes you don't intend, but you can fall in love with somebody.
That's my man. The lady took a picture here with.
Are not there yet. When they get there, you would have a different song to sing. That they have found somebody that they love. Every perception has a reason. Akosia, get it right. And Councillor Lutterodt, what translation of the Bible have you been reading?
All the translations. I have all the translations.
Councillor, as I said.
So Akosia, your husband is waiting, but Akosia didn't give us a solution. But what he's saying is that
I said they should sit down and discuss it.
Akosia, I'm saying that, is it fair for you to go and tell your boyfriend that my mother said I shouldn't marry you? That's an insult. And one day they'll use it against you. I have so many problems in my office today that people told people what their auntie said, and today they are fighting them with that statement. So your family doesn't need a nod now, and you're going to tell them that I love you, but my family says this. So what should we do? I think it's a wrong thing to do. Don't do it, my brother. Never do it.
Okay, so what do you want the guy to do?
That's what I'm saying. That who is at fault? How can you family?
Let's find the solution.
No, the northern family sat down, accepted the guy in their family for 5 years. Why they have not known their father and mother?
No, Councillor. The point is now we are moving forward. You are still dwelling on the past.
So where is the past?
The mistake has already been committed.
And how do you correct it?
So now what is the correction?
We know what the mistake is. So the mistake is that the young man knew very well that he has young and he has gone for a nod now. It is a greed mentality. And she should nimu asantifo subaya ye pedebia yan coming fa and nako sini ne
don't talk like that. Oh, counselor, don't talk like that. You are a counselor. You don't
so
talk
tell
like
me
this.
what they should say.
No, you do. You don't talk like this. You cannot generalize this. I don't expect you to generalize your statement like that.
Why?
How can I say that? Ewe fosubanya and kind fosubanya and nordness fosubanya. Yes, so I cannot say that. So you cannot say that with every tribe. And kind fosubanya so moya kwafo. No, you cannot say that.
Now so buy
no, you cannot say that.
And one other kind.
No, you cannot say that. That statement you have to withdraw. No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, I gave you an example. I have an Ewe friend. I've told you.
Thank you.
An Ewe friend who was going to marry an Akan. The Ewe family said, no, we want you to marry somebody.
Involved with an Ewe man, but my
so it is not only on the Akan side. As if like you are rather you are going. It's like
no,
you
I'm saying that the Akans have their standard.
No, and the Ewes have their standard. They have their standard
so
too.
why do you want to break the standard? Who are you? Are you the only Christian on earth?
Break what standard?
They say they don't want Ewes.
Is that standard biblical?
Yes.
Is that standard biblical?
Jacob did it. Israel did it. What do you call him? Abraham did it. So if it's my father's turn to do it, we should accept it.
No, what is that?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Agosha Gwawaji.
So
she won the female newscaster of the year. RTP award.
What we want
the award-winning.
No, what we want
communication
is perception about tribe. We have to grow out of it.
Perception about what?
We have to grow out of
we
it.
Will not grow out.
Every tribe there is a tag. Tribe will be our on a tag. So what you say, and it is breeding inferiority complex.
No.
Oh, of course.
Ewes should marry their Ewes.
Oh,
Gans should marry their Gans.
That I believe it's a bogus statement. It's a bogus statement that you say, me, my husband is a Bono, and I'm also an Ashanti.
But we are married. We are all from the same clan.
It's not the same clan.
Munyina we are can for.
Free Bona for region.
Munyina we are can for. Munyina can for. Na kwa ufuo kwa wala santifo kwa hwe black kwa ufuo wala santifo kwa bread. Mon kwa hwe kwa ufuo kwa wala santifo bra mo bread. Kwa ufuo wala santifo kwa hwe bra mo bread. Kwa hwe black kwa ufuo santifo wa wala bread. This is Akosua Gwawaji, the award-winning newscaster of the year. Female newscaster. Oh my God. You see how the argument can be heated up? As I'm wrapping now, Akosua just comes to pass through and then this woman is confused, Counselor. I'm sorry, she's gone. Counselor talks, but no solution. We are bringing a solution right now. So what if the person who is in the family isn't accepted, treats you better than their choice? Well, I've seen temporary treatment before, but what I've learned in my field is that anytime a parent tells you this thing is not good, I'm telling you, when you go for it, I give you maximum 10 years. All that your family said comes back. So my own is that the young man doesn't have the right to go and tell the girl that his family says they don't want. That is not true. Racism and tribalism will never go away. Yes, that one they won't go away because she doesn't believe that. Whites are marrying blacks. What of that? That is another day a story to talk about. Whites are marrying blacks. If I tell you what the blacks are going through in the hands of the white, go to the United States of America and see how the students are even behaving on campuses and on schools, you know. So that's the story too. I go, so why didn't you marry from Ewe land and you see Pepe? Because you're called Boniface, Ghana pa. Well. Let me bring my submission. My own is that this young man didn't do so well. Especially when you were informed by your family that they don't need Ewes and they don't need nodness. I think you have goofed. As I wait to read your story, remember that Counselor Lutterodt Foundation has always been there and we are supporting people living with diabetes and asthma. If you are watching us today and you want to give us support, because this December we are going to Cape Coast to a village on the Bosch. What's the name of the place? Edumfa prayer camp. There's a village there. We are going to do donation to young beautiful girls there, old clothing, shoes, food, drinks, and money. And also do a screening for them on diabetes and asthma and other illness. I'm pleading with you, if you are watching me right now, you can send me your mobile money on 0277 609 644. 0277-609-644. Mommy, if you are still on the platform, type all the numbers for them. If you are in US and you want to help us through the Zelle account, you can do us on 862-571-3950. 862-571-3950. If you are in Ghana, 055-000-5077. That's Momo account. 055-000-5077 is the MTN Momo account. If you're on Vodafone, 0507-150-223. The Counselor Lutterodt Foundation for Diabetes, Asthma, and any other illnesses. We are helping people with poverty, those who have lost their parents as a result of diabetes and asthma and other illness. We are always there to help. My friends, my loved ones who have been there with me, please, anything you have that you don't wear anymore, you have grown fat, you have grown slim, and you want to help, some shoes that are strong, don't throw them away. Can you just ship them to me and let's go and help somebody? If somebody wears your old thing, they will always say thank you, God, for your life. So the number is there for your Tigo account, and they will send you the MTN one too. The flyer is there. When you go back to my page, you can go and see the flyer. Mommy, please send them the numbers for the MTN as well. Send them for the Tigo, and send them for the what do you call the Vodafone. Send them, go very, very well. Okay, now that's 63. Okay, 6386. Wait, is this 638? This number is strange. Mommy, I'll check the number again. 862. Mommy, the number is wrong. 862. 571 862 or 638. No, 862 571 39. So I think the US Zelle account number. Mommy, please check the Zelle account number again. 862 571 3950. 862 571 3950 is the Zelle account number. She will correct that account number very, very soon so that we can all go ahead. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I speak, all I want to say is that my point is that the young man didn't do well, and it is a lesson for the rest of us who have started the relation behind our families. Anytime you do the expedition to the family's kingdom, 862-571-3950. That's the number, 862-571-3950. Mommy, please type for us. What I want to say here is that don't go and start a relationship in the blind side of your family. If anybody is investing into your life as a man or as a woman, and the family is too much into you, first think about where you are coming from and where you are going. I think this guy didn't do well with this girl. This girl was in love. This girl's family was ready to see a gentleman, but he knew very well that his family will not accept the girl because it's coming from the north. When you know your family will not accept somebody, don't begin to entertain the person. I'm pleading with. Thank you very much. This is the correct number, 862-571-3950. Yes, it's in my head because I want you to send me money and support. So what I'm saying is that the solution here is simple. The young man didn't do well. He has engaged this girl wrongly. So one, immediately as we are, he needs to break the relationship with the girl. How does he explain it? Let him make it clear to him that he just discovered that there's a history in the family that when he goes to explain even to his parents, they will not take. And what's the history? That the Akans, where they are coming from, are not able to marry. Oh, sorry. Thank you so much. I know you're driving. Thank you for the wrong. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairperson, Madam Chairperson. Thank you for the support. Let the girl know that from where you are coming from, it has just been discovered that they can't marry anybody from the northern land, and anything you do is going to be a fight against your family, and you are ready to support her in any other way. Don't go ahead from where I sit and marry this girl against the plans of your family. The other way is that you might also live a better life that your family will appreciate who this girl is. Let your family begin to appreciate who they are. Maybe one way or the other, when they see the window of hope and what they have done, not because of marriage. So this is the thing. Seek for counseling so that we will take you through counseling and let you open an avenue of a distance appreciation from your family to their family. Even if marriage will not work, let your family know how supportive this particular extended family of yours have been to you. Oh, my brother. My suit is from Bodyline Clothing, and my suit and tie. This fashion, why fashion blast? This is not a dotted tie. Maybe I've seen it as dotted. This is striped flower tie. Oh, Bema, dang. Send me new tie against my striped shirt. Let me tell you, a striped shirt, but look at the color. The neck is straight color. That is why. My suit is from Bodyline Clothing. Thank you so much for my suit and my tie. You can get them at Accra Central, Accra, Ghana, West Africa. And that's where my tie, my shirt is also coming from. So I think that begin to expose, now away from the relationship. Don't discuss relationship with your family. That's why I say he needs counseling now. But the best thing is that don't go forward and introduce the girl to your family as somebody you want to get married to. But introduce this family to your family. Let them understand how helpful they have been whilst you were in school. 1. Let them see the help they have rendered you. And because their family is good, they will immediately begin to render the same help to your family. I agree with you 100%. Gentlemen, it's a wrap. Thank you so much. It's a wrap. Because we are wrapping up, as I said. So what I'm saying is simple, that let them see the goodness in the life of this northern family. Don't ever tell them this is a girl you're going to get married to. However, let the girl be in the known that all that you have done, you don't think you should rush into any relationship. Don't start I love you thing. Don't force the girl into it. Seek for counseling so that you can have a better presentation of this thing. But the lesson is for the rest of us who are out there, that when you're entering into a relationship, if the information has been given to you for a long time, don't go and do that. Catch a bird, remove the feathers, and ask your father, which bird is this? No. Tribal issues are very essential in marriages. And for that matter, the rest of your life, if your father says he hates a northerner and doesn't want to have anything to do with a Fafra person, the thing is that definitely when you have children, they will come. So maybe you are a Christian, like Akosua said, it doesn't change your tribe. Christianity doesn't change your tribe. No, it doesn't. An Ewe who is a Christian is still an Ewe. So don't go and think about Akosua's Christian mentality and think that Christianity will change what your tribe is. Don't do that at all anywhere. But if your family hates a particular tribe, don't go and start a relationship in the name of Christianity to come and then disbank the fact that it's in the house. Rather, work your salvation with fear and trembling. Let them understand the clarity that once you have where you have gotten to, you wish to tell them that you want to marry from any other place. Don't get a girlfriend before you come and break the rule, but let them understand the clarity before you go and break the rule. And by so doing, your life will be better. If you're also watching me as a girl that you're going out with a particular girl, with a particular guy, this is why premarital counseling is very important, to discover yourself and know the expedition to the family's kingdom. So you ask questions. Has your parents said anything about any tribe that we shouldn't marry? As for the tribal issues, we have it. The Gans have their mind, they don't want to marry some particular tribe. The Akans have their mind, they don't want to marry. The Northerners have, the Fantis have, the Ewes have. I'm saying that so we cannot change it, but we can live a life that will cause us to eliminate the reasons why they say we shouldn't marry them, even if by mistake we get married to them. But don't forget, anytime your family is against you not marrying somebody, keep it in your mind that whatever the reason is, it will definitely come to pass in your life. It's a good advice. This young man have a long way to go, and I've warned him. The rest of you who are going out with anybody, be careful you don't get pregnant. Don't make babies to punish your family, because you think when you do that, they will suffer. You are the one who is going to suffer at the end of the day. Marriage is not for children. It's a lifetime thing. And if you don't take care, you make a decision that you regret you did. I'm so grateful for you joining me today. May God bless and keep you. May He touch every marriage that is falling on the rocks. Where God wants to depart the two of you from the marriage, may He do so. So Gans, which tribe Gans love to marry? Unfortunately, the Gans are very good when they marry Ewes and they marry Fantis. I'm telling you, they stay long than when they marry the Akans. These are truth, and they are living testimonies. I just answered a question that Susie sent to me. But the first thing is that everybody watching, if you are not married, go for premarital counseling from a professional person who can tell you the truth. And if you are a man who is not married, or you're already married, go for post-marital counseling to solve all conflict-related issues in your marriage. Tribalism is a key thing that will keep our marriage or destroy our marriage. I hope the boy's nose become like Pinocchio as he is going to lie. Nobody has asked him to lie. I'm a testimony to that. To what? To what? Which testimony are you testifying to, Ako? Well, Akosua, thank you so much for joining me. Susie, thank you for joining me. Josephine, thank you for joining me. John, thank you for joining us. Mamea, Albright, thank you for joining us. Adomako, Boniface, thank you. Maswell, thank you so much. Abubakar, Ladisco, thank you so much. Adomako again. Tamaklo, thank you so much. Boniface, thank you so much. Nanajua, thank you so much. Emmanuel Thete, Reverend James Amakunredu. Oh, I didn't say Rev. Thank you so much. There is neither Jew nor Greek. There is neither bond nor free. There is neither male nor female. For ye are all one in Christ. Yes, we are one in Christ, Reverend Minister. But when it comes to marriage, we are not one. Because when you begin to do one, that is where the gays are using the scriptures to begin to tell us. We are male and female. This scripture is what the gays are using in the King James Version. I met a gay person and he quoted the same scripture. Please, we are not one. This scripture means in the realms of the spirit, we can become one in the realms of the spirit, but not when it comes to marriage. Counselor, you explain this scripture for me. The scripture is clear. It's male and female. There's a male and there's a female when it comes to relationship in the sight of God, so that we don't begin to brew gayism anywhere. Thank you so much, man of God. What is the solution, counselor? That's what I just said. Then we have Emmanuel Tete again. We have Regina, my sweet Regina. Sorry, Tudabeku went earlier than the normal time, so you didn't meet him here. I was calling him, but I think he had a meeting, so he left today. Maxwell, thank you so much for being part of us. Lisa, Sonny, thank you so much. Odifo, Nana, Odifo, thank you so much. Is it Michelle? Thank you so much. And then Maxwell, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Josephine Baden, the birthday woman, thank you so much. Abubakar, thank you. Francis, thank you so much. I think all of you, Counselor Pa, Abraham's story is different but we are taking Abraham's blessing. You know that? Yes. So there's nothing like different story. It's not a Bible story. It's a blessing story that we all can. We have Maxwell again here. And then I said Regina, my sweetheart, also here. Esti, my Esther, thank you so much. This lady is full of wisdom. Thank you so much. You're talking about Akosua Guabaji. Yes, but if you use biblical terms for marriages, these are the challenges you have. The church doesn't have marriage. The church doesn't have marriage. The church doesn't have marriage. We are just practicing what our families are doing. Cindy, thank you so much. And then who again we have here? Collins also came. Emmanuel came. Ike Donko was in the building. I think that is all. Thank you all so much. Esther, my Esther from Germany. Ashantis are very orthodox when it comes to marriage, and it's very disturbing. Pa, I wish it will change someday. Well, they have a reason why they are stick to it forever. So hopefully to be so. Regina, me and Abeku Santana agree are heading to your office next week for counseling. I'm ready, waiting for you and Abeku Santana. It's a very good. Marrying to a good family man. Marrying to a good family man. You are telling us the truth, nothing but the truth. I am a testimony. Thank you so much. Marrying a Ga man is a testimony that intertribal marriages can work. Yes, we didn't say it can't work. It can work. But when there's a reason, please always work on the reason before you take any tribe home that your family doesn't want. I've been your counselor for today, and this has been our regular Tuesday discussion. All of you who will join us every week Tuesday, we have a long discussion here, and we come when people have stories they send to us. If you have anything you want us to discuss, remind yourself that you can send it to me via my WhatsApp number on 0277 609 644. 0277 609 644. If your topic is top, your story is deep, we can come and discuss with all names we held. But I think we've helped this man so much today. The rest of us who are still here, let's begin to know what to do so we don't bring shame and disgrace to our family. Don't introduce anybody whilst the person have not gotten to finish what he's supposed to do first. You can't date a guy for 5 years if he has not married you and stick to him alone for the next 5 years. Explore your life very well. Sex is not part of dating, so don't include sexual intercourse to it. But in case you want to do it, that you can abstain, then protect yourself with condom so you don't get infection or you don't get any unwanted child. May God bless and keep you in all your endeavors. If you're saying a prayer, say one for me. Counselor, you need glasses to read. Oh, thank you very much. I mean, I just want to do my eye test and they say my eyes are very good. Just I shouldn't strain in reading. I'm old, I'm growing, so definitely my eye will have something. But I was going through it because I wanted to read it clearly. You understand? So if I didn't read something well with you, please forgive me. Thank you all so much for being part of my page. Go to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel, Counselor Lutterodt. There's a fake account somewhere on Facebook. My own is not so. My Facebook is Counselor Lutterodt, and you always see my picture there, or you see my flyer for the organization Counselor Lutterodt Foundation there. But please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Counselor Lutterodt is my YouTube channel. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and then go and learn more. There are so many lessons I'm putting there. I'm starting a full relationship coverage on YouTube very, very soon, and we can all go there and go and learn. I'm so humble for all your wisdom and your knowledge. I know God will bless you in any investment you are doing. Don't forget, the Counselor Lutterodt Foundation is here to support the needy. You to support me, to support other people. Thank you to our chairperson, Mami, our friend. Thank you to Josephine, our member for the foundation. Thank you to Mr. Dr. Felix Kwesen, our Director of Finance. Thank you to our Vice President, Mrs. Gloria Kwesen. We thank you so much, our Logistics and Director for Shipment, Ike Donko. We thank you, Nana Donko, as a member. We thank you, Mr. CNN, who is also Executive Member. And we thank you, Madam Adelaide Quarte, who is our Senior Patron, who is supporting us in so many ways. I love you too. I just love your counseling. I love you so much. I thank you so much. Boniface, as for the glasses, if I needed, I went for a test and they said my eyes were good. So I have one that blocks the sun. I mean, if you buy me a sunblock, I will wear it. Thank you so much. We'll organize you one. Thank you very much, Boniface. Thank you for the support. So I'll see you again this same week. But join me on all my platforms. Go to my Instagram page, Counselor Lutterodt. I put a lot of prayer there every morning. I pray there. Go to my Twitter handle, Counselor Lutterodt, Counselor Lut. You can find me on my Twitter handle. You see me there. If you go to the Facebook here, Counselor Lutterodt page, join the page. I will include you to the page, and let's continue learning, because relationship must be better. Orgasm Conference is coming up this 25th December in Ghana. It's going to be on 1st December in the United States of America. And the big event in the United States of America, New York, is the 3G Award, the awards of heroes of our time. It's going to happen this 23rd day of November. I'm going to be in the US for this particular award. Meet me there if you're in the US. Let's take some pictures and let's join for our Orgasm Conference, United States of America. Myself and other great speakers are coming down to speak into your life. May God bless you and keep you. Remember, I love you so much, but God loves you more. Stay blessed till I see you again. Take care. You can call me direct on +233 277 609 644 609 644 +233 277 609 644.